Good afternoon, everybody. It's wee Paddy from across the shock, and you're very welcome. It's three for Thursday. This is my wee one for the week, three for Thursday, which I love doing. And again, I just want to thank everybody who's been partaking in it. It's been lovely seeing different knives. It really is. I mean, we do tend to get into this habit of showing the same knives over and over again. But to get this three on Thursday, it makes you think outside the box. And we've been seeing torches, we've been seeing all sorts of other things EDC related, which is just great. It's three of anything for Thursday. So again, please join in and thank you for those who have. You don't need to have a whole lot of knives to join in this. Just pick three. If they've got something that links them all, even better. And this is sort of older knives. This is my three. And these are three that I have just bought recently on the second-hand market. And that's the link between all three of these. I've recently just bought them. You haven't seen them yet. And I'm just doing a quick show of them today. There'll be full reviews on each three of these because they're all worth a review. And I'm just going to give you a quick show of what you've got upcoming. So let's just start here. Look at this. Look at that big steer's horns on there. Anybody guess what it is yet? Well, if you haven't, you're going to get it now. It's an old timer. And I've been picking up quite a few old timers recently because the quality of them is absolutely fantastic. The steel's not great, but you've got three blades. And this has got the Texas Longhorn on here. And it is lovely. There's still plenty of blade left. I'll get plenty of life out of this and use it. It is just a lovely knife. Let me just see if I can get this dialed in. I have a new phone at the minute, so there we go. I'm just getting used to it and how it works. But a really lovely piece. That lovely slim, and the action on this, I don't know what age, it's not going to be that old, but do you hear this action? Isn't that just beautiful? Absolutely lovely. And there's your sheep's foot, hardly been used whatsoever. It will get plenty of use now. And then the last one is, there we go, the spay blade. That's quite a nice little spay blade, that, isn't it? Lovely little shape to it, the beak. I just think that is beautiful. But it's in white Derlin, which is unusual again. I think it is really, really attractive. Lovely little nice fifth pocket knife, or if you're carrying two knives, this is a lovely one just to throw at the bottom of the pocket. Or if you've got one on the sheath and then again this in the bottom of the pocket. Absolutely perfect. So you'll see that shortly when I find out a little bit more about it. I haven't cleaned any of these, but look at the fit and finish on this. I mean, that's fantastic. It really is. And I bought three knives for £40. There was this one and then this one, which I absolutely have fallen in love with already. This is a little, look at that wood on there. That is beautiful. It really is. And it's a copy of a buck 55 or something like that. This is a Schrade though. I'm trying to buy everything but buck because everybody's spoiling that old Tom at Knife Delights. And I decided I'm going to go against a run of play and find knives that are not buck, but look like them. So this is a Schrade, USA made. What a fantastic. Now, somebody has used it and loved it. There's still plenty of blade left there. I'll get a screaming edge on it. And the mechanism is, again, absolutely perfect. Really is perfect. It's just a lovely little knife. Maybe doesn't slam so much, but it hasn't been cleaned or nothing. And the last, but by no means the least, is this big beastie here. And this is, oh, you can see it there. Yep, there you go. This is a Puma. Isn't that absolutely lovely shield? And again, it's the old shape that's, it's not as big as a buck, but it's a nice, really nice. This is just it's like a rubberized material. There was a name for it and I've forgotten it. But again, fit and finish, absolutely lovely. Not extremely tight, but when it locks up, it is solid. There's a little tiny bit of wool, but I'm giving that a right heft there. But look at that blade, isn't that lovely? It really is a lovely blade, I have to say. Really impressed. So there is my buck. This is going to be my buck replacement. Sorry, Tom, but I'm just trying to look. There's one there. There's one there. It just is a lovely knife. I love that shape. Nearly up sweat, but it's not. It's a proper clip point. And again, the action on it is fast. Like once you let it go, it is so loose. Now, it doesn't come out. You know, it's not going to come out. If I fire it, I really can get it, but it's absolutely fine. I had to do a bit of work on it. This one, when it did come, I had to give the pins a bit of a thump. But, you know, I'm quite happy with that. I'll put that in the pouch if I'm going to carry it. It's a bit too big for the pocket, but not as heavy as the Buck 110. But there we go. There's my 3 for Thursday. It's as simple as that. Pick 3. You're going to see reviews in these coming up. And just as a wee aside, I got this one, and this other old timer. This is a 12 OT, I think it is. Now this is it says it's a special edition from 2018. Now, no fault of the fella who sold me these 3. It was like £40 for the 3 of them, and that included delivery. The shield is missing. Is there anybody out there in YouTube land that's got a little shield? It's only about 11 mils. I was doing it in millimeters because everybody seems to do that. Let me just see. It is... Where am I? Let me get my proper glasses on. Done it again. Always doing that. I just want to see if somebody can help me because it is such a lovely little knife. It's about 16, 17 mils, that wee shield. It's the 12 OT. Let me just get this up and show you on the... It says Charade in the front, so it must be China if it doesn't have it. It's the 12 OT. Look at the blade, it's absolutely perfect. Lovely walk and talk on it. But I missed this in the photograph. It was plain to see. He didn't try to hide it. It was there. It was just my fault for not looking. So if anybody has a little small shield, if you've got an old knife that's broken or whatever, I'll pay you for the shipping and even give you a couple of quid for the knife. There's not a problem. But I just thought this was lovely, and I would like to resurrect it because it is just in that lovely little pen blade size. Beautiful knife. So that's the wee bonus one for this week. And I bought this one off a separate dealer. In fact, I traded for this one. I think I overpaid for this one, but there we go. But that's the joy of this collecting. So there's new knives to come, and this is my this is the budget range. This one's maybe a bit, I paid a bit much, but it was just over budget, mid-price for this one, and 3 budget ones, which I'm really happy. But these 2 I'm just over the moon with, and I probably will be with that one if I could get a wee shield. So have a lovely Thursday. This is my new phone, so I'm not sure how to work it properly yet, and it'll get better, as most things do eventually in Paddy's life. Take care, I'm away. By the way, please go and watch the podcast me and Justin done last night. We had an absolute tit doing it. We really did. It was such a lovely, cheerful... I just left it feeling fantastic. And I don't get, I am a bit of a moody old git sometimes, but honestly, I left it on a high. It was absolutely, I really enjoyed it. Nothing special about it. Just 2 old fellas, well, he's not an old fella, I am. 2 fellas having a chat about knives, and I unboxed the new Jack Wolf knife, plus a James Brandt knife, which is something I've never had on the channel. So, there you go. Take care. Give us a wee thumbs up on the way out. Take care now. Bye-bye.